full of entertainment.
The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and thanks for joining us. This is TVWAN News. In this edition, Pangu invited to form government. Fire service gets new truck and Wigmen prevail over Vipers. A community in Morobe province have supported the governor-elect's intention to become the next prime minister. Leaders from the new Wa warrior electorate said it's about time a prime minister is appointed from Morobe.
Morobe's governor-elect Luther Wenge was eyeing the top spot way before elections started. After his declaration in Leh on Friday, the 5th of August, he reiterated that he wants to be the first prime minister from Morobe province. Supporting his intention were some leaders from the Wa warrior electorate who outlined that the province has the highest number of MPs, 10 from the districts and the regional seat. Wandumi community leader Kawai Jacob believes Wenge should be supported as he has 15 years worth of experience as a politician and is an experienced lawyer.
Firstly, people appeal Morobe MPs, 10 all members inside the Morobe Province National Parliament. People must boom one time now, only one time, na sana backside long, Governor Luther Wenge. And also people appeal long Mama se block, only man sanap one time, na beki map Luther Wenge. Firstly, people appeal Morobe MPs, 10 all members inside the Morobe Province National Parliament. People must boom one time now, only man one time, na sana backside long, Governor Luther Wenge. And also people appeal long Mama se block, only man sanap one time, na beki map Luther Wenge. And also this lapi belum go long Arab Islands province, especially Jiwaka Ella, and also the rest of the Papua New Guinea. Sana backside na pushing Luther Wenge lo kama prime minister.
Women's representative from WOW, Samaya Sowi, said Morobe is a resource-rich province and they've seen how Wenge ran the province from 1997 to 2007. Sowi said he was a decisive leader, which is why she voted for him, as she believes he has the potential to manage PNG's resources well and would not be afraid to make decisions that would benefit the people. Carol Kidu Jr., TV1 News.
Incumbent MP for Laigap Pogera, Tamait Kapili, is calling on the PNG Electoral Commission to declare the elections in the new electorate of Laigap as illegal. Kapili claims there were many discrepancies, including hijacking of ballot boxes during polling, which led to loss of lives and property.
Tamait Kapili, incumbent MP for Lagai Pogera and candidate for the new Lagai electorate in Enga province, is calling on the PNG Electoral Commission to declare the election in the new electorate as illegal. Lagaip is one of the 7 new electorate that was created in the last government.
So I'm happy if the Electoral Commission through the Election Advisory Committee declare the election in Lagai Pogera not failed but cancelled. And we issue a writ now, and we got it opposed.
Mr. Kapili claims ballot boxes were hijacked and marked by some candidates and returned to the counting centers.
Many of them are hijacked. Among them, there are few ones places who polled as well, but since most of the ballot boxes were hijacked and left with the candidates and their supporters for more than 15 days. So we cancelled the illegal return of the writ of the illegally polled Lagai electorate, and we issue a new one, and we immediately conduct a polling probably in 3 months' time from now.
Kapili has also had to defend himself against allegations of his involvement in the hijacking of the ballot boxes for the new Lagai open seat. Meantime, Electoral Commissioner Simon Sinai has again extended the return of writs to August 12 to cater for the 32 undeclared open seats. He said in a press conference last Friday, August 5th, that a supplementary election is expected for Lagai Open and Makam and Kabum Open seats in Morobe Province. Freddie Mo, TV1 News.
The Southern Highlands Election Steering Committee, in consultation with the Electoral Commission office in Mendi, has warned candidates contesting the regional seat and their supporters to observe the rule of law and not delay counting. Provincial Administrator and Chairman of the committee, Jerry David, and Provincial Election Manager, Jimmy Alwyn, urged these parties to stop the continuous disruption of counting. Both said the continuous disturbance is mainly candidates and supporters demanding counting be done their way because they claim that the progressive tallies are not being made public in a timely manner. Counting in the province began 3 weeks ago, and since then 4 districts have declared their MPs. Both said Nipa Kutubu will likely declare its MP this Tuesday, 9th August. David and Alwyn said there are 655 ballot boxes for the regional seat. So far, 535 counts have been done, with more than 120 boxes yet to go through primary counts. Pangu Party was invited by Governor General Grand Chief Sir Bob Dadai to form the next government. Pangu returned the highest number of elected members of parliament in the 2022 national election. The party's General Secretary, Maurice Tovebai, accepted the invitation. This was witnessed by Pangu Party's leader and member-elect for Taripori, James Morobe, including a few members of the Grand Coalition.
As in other Commonwealth countries, the party or coalition with the most seats in the parliament is invited to form a government, and its leader subsequently becomes Prime Minister. Today, the Governor-General, Grand Chief Sir Bob Dadai, invited Pangu Party to form the government. Pangu's General Secretary, Maurice Tovebai, received the invitation on behalf of the Pangu Party Council. Pangu Party has 36 declared MPs from the 2022 national general election.
Governor General, by virtue of the powers conferred by Section 63 of the Organic Law and the Integrity of Political Parties and candidates, and all other powers may enabling, acting with and in accordance with the advice of the Electoral Commissioner, hereby invite Pangu Party Incorporated, being a registered political party which has endorsed the greatest number of candidates declared elected in the 2022 national elections, to form the government.
Leader of Pangu Party and Taripori member-elect James Morobe thanked the Pangu Council and supporters for their support during the elections. Now they focus on forming government with coalition partners.
The journey started in 2019 when I resigned, one man from the O'Neill government in April 11, 2019. And with like-minded leaders who joined up in the ranks, we took back government from those hands and we started the process of reconstructing our country in not ordinary years, but 3 hard years.
The invitation letter indicates who the Prime Minister for the 11th Parliament will be. Parliament meets this Tuesday, 9th of August.
Pangu Party has had its fair share of loss, but we were blessed by people with also equally, if not more, greater share of win. And the win today numbers up to 36. On that basis, there was no mathematical chance of the nearest party in PNG at 15 to catch up with 36.
When Parliament meets tomorrow, it will appoint the Speaker of the House, followed by the Prime Minister. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
This is TVWAN News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
When you're spending time with family, when you've got a big day ahead, when you have given it all you've got, when you're putting on a feast, that's when you want the best. That's when you want flame rice. New flame rice. Win him, Olgeta.
Open hands.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG May.
Welcome back. PNG Fire Service had a double-decker blessing recently. With the certification of 41 new firefighters, the institution received a fully knitted fire truck to boost fire response capacity in the city. The truck is donated by AutoZeal International Limited. Its CEO, Bernard George, made the presentation to the PNG Fire Service.
The new fire truck is the second donated by AutoZeal Company. It is expected to further improve fire responses with its modernized inbuilt water supply and more. The keys to the new truck were delivered by AutoZeal's CEO Bernard George to PNG Chief Fire Officer Bill Rowe at the graduation ceremony of 41 new firefighters.
The trucks used to be with the smaller specification of 2,000 liter capacities. So we increase the capacity and the engine power to ensure that we can cater this for any rural areas with the one-off load. We just can go and do the fire exercise sufficiently.
Mr. George said this particular fire truck is fitted with all the modern gadgets. It comes with auxiliary power units and pumps and foams for putting out oil fires as well. The truck cost more than 1 million kina. The state-of-the-art pump can pump up foam to 300 meters to the highest structure. George said the pump is the most expensive element of the truck.
So it's a kind of a combination unit with the leadership of PNG Fire Services, their approval, the engineering team approval. We brought this design, it's rolled out. This is the second truck in the country. And this particular truck has got multifaceted for doing a critical operation as a fire operation here in the country.
Autogil was selected through a government tender process, having satisfied specifications by the PNG Fire Service. Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
PNG Fire Service has launched an all-in-one training guide, the Fire Brigade Training Syllabus. The training syllabus will be a uniform training guide to be used in all fire stations around the country to ensure they are speaking the same language.
Chief Fire Officer Bill Roos said they had conducted trainings without vital resources like a syllabus or a guide. For the first time, they have produced their own syllabus containing 9 training modules. The syllabus was presented during the recent graduation of firefighters. This is in compliance with the requirements that any training provider is required to have in place.
During my term as chief, I fully supported this strategic move because I realized the significance of these training resources. I also recognize the value that these resources would add to our trainings. I can now see the support given by the management has not been a waste at all. And this gives me much pleasure to be here to launch these materials.
He said the training syllabus clearly sets out modules and the topics as well as the duration and the resources required.
This syllabus guide will now standardize all the various training formats and styles used by individual fire stations around the country in PNG. From this point on, our training will be standardized at the national level, which is an achievement on its own.
He said this is the new development that is necessary for the fire service to set the tone for future developments of refined and tailored resources to suit clients' demands. Frida Kana, TVWAN News.
The ABG member for North Bougainville Women, Amanda Masono, has been appointed Minister for Lands, Physical Planning, Environment and Conservation. Her appointment brings the total number of female members in the Bougainville Executive Council to 3.
The ABG member for North Bougainville Women, Amanda Masono, was officially sworn in as the Minister for Lands, Physical Planning, Environment and Conservation on Thursday, August 4th, in the presence of the ABG President Ismail Torama, Cabinet Ministers and public servants. President Torama said for the first time, the Bougainville Executive Council will have 3 women leaders as Cabinet Ministers of the autonomous Bougainville government. Under the leadership of the new Minister for Lands, President Torama highlighted key areas of focus for the Lands Ministry, including completion of the Bougainville Lands Act, completion of the drawdown of remaining 290 powers and functions, progress the formulation of department sectoral policies and legislations, ensure that all state land are secured, and climate change. The newly appointed minister thanked the president for the opportunity to serve Bougainville in this new capacity. Masono also acknowledged the outgoing minister, saying that she will continue from where he had left off. She committed to ensure that while occupying the ministry, the land bill is not just passed but is also economical for Bougainville as they prepare for independence. Minister Masono noted the long outstanding environmental bill that needs to be ticked off as one of the key legislations for the department, including climate change. Salome Vincent, TVWAN News.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay with us.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSB Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSB branch to register now. BSB Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
NCSL belongs to multitudes of members. Our mission is to improve our members' quality of life through all seasons. When you make important financial decisions on education, family events, all those unexpected moments, it's good to know that you belong to a savings and loan society that understands your needs. To make the right choices for your family, become a member today. NCSL. Money, savings, future belong you.
Made only from the highest quality beef, oxen palm, is PNG's pride and the world's favorite.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bungum Yumi. Cheers to 70 years.
Welcome back. Kosem Coffee in Jiwaka has signed a new partnership with Australia's Market Development Facility to help Kosem Coffee buy more coffee during the harvest season to increase income for smallholder farmers. About 90% of coffee in PNG is sourced from smallholder farmers. Suppliers face many challenges, including the remoteness of the farms, deteriorating road infrastructure, and the increasing cost of logistics. The biggest challenge is the lack of liquidity in the market. Coffee is a cash-intensive crop, and exporters pay cash to farmers for their crop, which they cannot recoup until the coffee reaches the end buyer. This could take weeks or months. The partnership will tackle this challenge in Jiwaka and Western Highlands using the revolving fund credit system. Croton Hella Wigmen have consolidated the third spot on the Digicel Cup points ladder after their round 14 victory over a revamped Moniplus NCDC Port Moresby Vipers outfit 26-14 on Sunday at the Santos National Football Stadium. From outset, Vipers looked promising to match what Wigmen brought to the table, but could not hold on in the second half.
Tagged as a clash of third versus seventh blockbuster, the battle between Croton Hella Wigmen and Moniplus NCDC Port Moresby Vipers had its share of highs and lows throughout. It was Wigmen's little live wire Tapi Solu jumping out of dummy half to put Wigmen in front first 6-0 before Vipers reciprocated with a freakiest corner try to left winger Koralega to equalize. Wigmen again continued to dominate field position, and this time the nippy Patrick Moria scored a trademark try from dummy half to put Wigmen back in front 12-6. On return serve, Vipers rake Brian Gispe spun his way through some flimsy Wigmen's defense to put Vipers back in the contest. 5'8" Uni Patrick ported a successful penalty kick for Vipers to hit the lead at the break. Wigmen came out of the shed in the second half with a spring in their step. That's when star halfback Solomon Pokare and the energetic Tony Wemin at 6 started dictating terms to the Vipers. Wigmen scored again through man of the match Siki Konden, and Mr. Reliable Norman Brown before Wemin backed up his own bomb, picked up the spiel and scored to seal the deal for Wigmen at 26-14 at full-time. Salome Vincent, TV1 Sports.
And that ends the news tonight. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water. Cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.